I gotta grind, won't stop, hustle won't quit, shine like no other, I be on some other shit. I got a high price lifestyle, super bad bitch. If I want it, bet I got it. If I don't, bet all I gotta do is go. Get, stay about my business. Ball till I fall, floss until I finish. I did go, get, stay about my business. I'm living just to kill it, stacking millions to the ceiling. Every day above ground, all I wanna do is ball. Put my money over bitch, and put my hustle overall. Louis down to the draw, Louis Vuitton kicks. Got a mad hat, a swagger bitch, I'm stupid dumb sick. With a group of young bitches and they stupid dumb thick. I'm the marathon man, all I do is run shit. A sophisticated convict, superficial, still official, multi-million-dollar shit. Money is the object, hot shit. Bitch, I got a sauna on my arm. Sick figure with no diamond, rich and million Vacheron. They just talk about they got it, I'm the upper echelon. No, bitch, I'm about that action, you could go on with the convo. I done more than you dream back at your dream bitch in your dream house. On lean passing them beans out with a bad crew, the whole team high. Gone boy, get seen by. Bro, you know me, you know I be stacking that dough, that's all I see. I-G-O-G-E-T-I-D. Grind won't stop, hustle won't quit, shine like no other, I be on some other shit. I got a high price lifestyle, super bad bitch. If I want it, bet I got it. If I don't, bet all I gotta do is go. Get, stay about my business. Ball till I fall, floss until I finish. I did go. Get, stay about my business. I'm living just to kill it, stacking millions to the ceiling. I real life but late night, get shit fade when I take flight. I get paid, no sick days. My outfits on switchblade. Don't sniff yay, but I blow drone. Bankroll on loco. Still ride with that fofo, but don't let my P.O. know. Bad white bitch, super thick. I'm iced tea, she cocoa. She got another bitch, them other bitches. Her ass fat, face so. No paper trail, no phone call, no emails, no photos. Jet back shot with that fat button, low blow head butts in slow mo. Hey, purple label, polo and a cool, that's all I do. Man, I strive to roll my denim in them new Margiela shoes. Man, we be cool and we jet parlay. On Margarita, Molly, and the strongest pack around. Bumpin' shot they out and now we menage for a hobby. We kick it how we kick it. Know you envy how I'm living. Chick, just can't resist it. Pimpin', get the million back my business. Bro, you know me, you know I be stacking that dough, that's all I see. I-G-O-G-E-T-I-D. Grind won't stop, hustle won't quit, shine like no other, I be on some other shit. I got a high price lifestyle, super bad bitch. If I want it, bet I got it. If I don't, bet all I gotta do is go. Get, stay about my business. Ball till I fall, floss until I finish. I did go. Get, stay about my business. I'm living just to kill it, stacking millions to the ceiling. I just go. Now just go. Now just go. Get it. Now just go. Get it. Go. 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 Get it.
Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, the often imitated, never duplicated, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha, running me here in the Alpha Sphere. Once again, to get it in with the Alpha Men. I appreciate y'all joining me once again, homies. In the battlefield for the real, the Alpha Sphere. Young Man Hood, China Man, I appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Young Clinks in the building. What up, Clinks? Devin Miles. Well, Clinks, hell, Clinks first on deck. Devin Miles, what's good, man? Ice Turner, what up, Ice? Codem 36, LG, Langston Gang in the building. AJ, I see you, man. Vaughn, what up with you? She hate me, what up, man? Hey, yo, this cat here, man, I've been calling him Shaheem lately, and I finally just looked at what his name is, and the way is it, she hate me lately. That's cold, man. She hate me lately, man. I'm going to go ahead. Now, I just want you to let them know I know what your name is, man, but I'm going to go ahead and keep calling you Shaheem lately, man. Shaheem lately is in the building. Badass Productions, what up? Renzel, what up, Zell? JC, my homie JC from the BX is in the building. Valdez Burr, what up, Dez? I see you, man. Action Jackson is in the building. Thomas Madrina, what's good with you, man? My homie Q Knox on deck. Band Clap is in the building. What up with you, man? Young Man Channel, one of Young Man Hood Channel. What up with you, man? Mr. Stay Focused, what's good with you, man? Life of Alpha Astrology, my little brother LOA is in the building. Marlon 244, what's good, man? Meticulous is in the building. Anthony Joseph, what up, AJ? George Salikas, GT is in the building. Rasho, what's up with you, man? LV is on deck. Oh, Stacks is in the building. Louis Bill, what's happening with you, man? Jay Polanco, what up with you, Jay? Avarice, I see you in the building, homie. Black Torah, what up, Black? I see you in the building, man. So, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man, for the earlier joint, man, for the premiere. It was icy, man. I'm talking about icy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still recovering from frostbite now. But tonight, man, I want to talk to y'all about something, man. It's this one is about me and my life, man. And the men who are like me, who really bring the best of both worlds, not just to women, but to the world at large. We're talking about the educated thug, man. Or as I was so affectionately labeled by this little bad chick I used to have, man, little college chick, man, looked just like a young Halle Berry, man. She called me the thug slash nerd. You understand? She called me a thug slash nerd. And it was a term of endearment. And I embraced it as a term of endearment. C. Douglas, my brother, is in the building. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Homicide, I know you're about to drop some knowledge. Salute, brother. Salute to you as well, my brother. See, what you got to understand is this, man. There are extremes in life. There are always two ends of the spectrum. But when you think about the spectrum and the two ends, there's a shitload of real estate in the middle between the two ends. And so when you go to the hot extreme, you got to go a long way from cold to get to hot. And on the way, you're going to get to lukewarm. And then you're going to get to warmer and warmer and warmer. Then you're going to finally get to hot. And vice versa. Going the other way to the cold end. When you get halfway between cold and hot, that temperature is perfect. You got to go a long way to get icy cold. So there's a large realm of real estate in the middle where most people in this society reside. Only a few of us are one extreme or the other. I'm him. What's good? Beats 4. What's good with you, man? So, let's talk about this thing, man. You know, man, of course, man, I tell y'all all the time, man, that I'm from the turf. You know what I'm saying? I spent the majority of my younger years on the turf. The majority of my young adult years on the turf. Dealing with the bumps and bruises. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the courtrooms. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the time in a cell. You know, dealing with the high price overpaid lawyers who, you know, get paid from every angle to do a little bit of work, but they get a lot of money for it. You know, I'm hip to the drama, the haters, you know, the jackers, you know, the backstabbing homies, the snitches, the hood rats. You know what I'm saying? The white girls who dip off down into the hood, man, to get some of the hood mandingo. But there's also another side that I'm hip to. Well, I was never a college kid. I was 25 when I first set foot on campus. So I was already a grown man. I was already on the radar of professors and counselors. See what I'm saying? The little college girls didn't do it for me because the professors and counselors, they were still young. But they were paid. And they were driving nice whips. And they were dressing fly like grown women. And they had their own crib. You know what I'm saying? So, both of these lives are represented by Dr. BoA. And I'm telling you, there are so many benefits to each, man. So many benefits to each. Sidetrack. Appreciate the $2 super chat, man. Homer said, where are you from, Mr. BoA? Man, you know what? To be perfectly honest with you, man, I really can't really say I'm from anywhere because I've lived in so many states and I've created so many allegiances and alliances in so many cities, man, that I don't know, man. I really, really, I don't know. I guess if I had to say, man, I say I'm a Bama boy, man. I'm a Bama boy, man. But I mean, you talk about Bama, Louisiana, the far east corner of Texas. We're talking about Georgia. We're talking about Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about North Khaki. And we're talking about Virginia. We're talking about, we're just talking about a myriad of places, man, where, I've resided, man, just over the years, just moving, just being a boss, understanding that as a boss, you can go where you want to go. Like, you don't have to be tied down to one area. And I just always wanted to live my life like that, man. I always wanted to live my life in a way, man, where I didn't have to be tied down to one area, man. You know what I'm saying? So whenever opportunity presented itself, I was out. Any opportunity. Whenever opportunity presented itself, I was out, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a great way to put it, O Stacks. I'm from anywhere but nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that allows me to be able to navigate so many different environments. Now, you can't fake it. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about the turf. You can't fake it on the turf. And I know there's some brothers in here who might be able to vouch for that, but I know for a fact my homie C Doug can vouch for this. You can't fake it with niggas from the turf. You just can't fake it. Because when you live something, you know it. You know the authentic representation of it, and you know when somebody faking the funk. So you can't fake the turf, but you also can't fake the education. You can't fake like you know it. You can't fake like you've learned it. You can't fake like you've read it. You can't fake like you're a wealth of information if you're not. Because when you get in a room full of motherfuckers who are a wealth of information, you're going to be the dummy in the room. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't never been the dummy in the room, and I ain't never been the sucker in the room. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get into this thing, man. I just want to tell y'all some different angles to look at this thing from. Because, see, my thing is, man, when you're talking about the damn, when you hear the educated lame talk, man, he's always talking about Ray Ray. You understand? He's always talking, well, Pookie and Ray Ray, Pookie and Ray Ray. Well, guess what, Mr. Educated Lame? Here's a Ray Ray that can match your ass education-wise. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit and tell you everything you can talk about. I know about it because I ain't one of them niggas that want to know about everything. If I don't have no interest in it, I don't want to know about it. So you can get into some empirical data that I don't give a damn about. But there ain't really nothing you can talk about that I don't know nothing about. You see what I'm saying? Just from being a well-read, well-versed, educated brother. You understand what I'm saying? And then there's also nowhere you can't tell me nothing about what's going on in no area of the turf. And I'll be like, oh man, that's too rough for me. I don't know if I can exist around that. I don't want to see that. No, don't take me around those people. Those people are unscrupulous. You can't take me around nobody on the turf, man, and not look down on them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand. I understand what the turf is about. I understand what everyone has to deal with. I understand what the sacrifices and compromises that everyone on turf has to make. See, this non-trusting part of me, that shit come from being on the turf. When you're on the turf, especially when you're getting money, hey man, everybody is the enemy. Real talk. Everybody who ain't on your team helping you get money is the enemy. Ain't no partners that ain't on your team. Ain't no partners from cross town with another crew, man. Your partners is your crew. You see your partners every day. You know what I'm saying? Or at least chop it up with them every day. So I want to tell y'all about a few situations, a few types of scenarios that you could find yourself in that everybody can find themselves in. And I'm going to tell you how you navigate it as an educated thug. Because I'm going to tell you, man, women love educated men. They just don't like educated lames. See, there is a such thing as an educated lame, but every educated brother is not a lame. Just because you have an education doesn't make you a lame. Because there's some niggas who ain't never been, there's some niggas who dropped out in 10th grade as lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? So having an education doesn't make you a lame. You're a lame because you're a lame. So whether you go get an education or not, if you lame, you lame. Grown man business. Appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Alpha's up for sure, King. I appreciate you being in the building, man. Hey, man, if y'all hadn't already go and subscribe to the brother's new channel, man, y'all go ahead over there, man. Subscribe to GMB new channel, man. He banging them out over there, man. I'm telling you. He doing his thing over there, man. They thought they was going to hold him down. He back with a vengeance. So y'all go support my brother, man. So, when you think about these things, man, all these labels we give one another and all these labels that these boys adhere to, hey, man, they just labels. You see what I'm saying? Every man is judged by the by the content of his character. The content of your character is going to determine for everyone you encounter what kind of person you are. So the labels, hey man, you can call somebody an educated lame until you meet them and have a sit down with them. You realize, man, that brother is cool as shit. Come to find out, he ain't no educated lame. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, the boy spent about 3 years in juvenile when he was young, man, for killing his dad, for beating his mom. You know what I'm saying? That boy got heart. It take heart to kill your dad for beating your mom, bro. That take heart. Listen, it don't take heart to kill a man. It take heart to kill a man out of anger and a need for justice. It take heart to kill a man out of a need for justice, or anger, or wrath, or because he deserves it. It don't take no heart to kill a man because you're scary, man. The majority of the people that get shot by somebody, man, that the shit that they pants before they pull the trigger. Whole bunch of cats get shot by somebody who pissed their pants before they squeeze the trigger, man. And they go home and throw up after they squeeze the trigger. So let's talk about a couple of things, man. First of all, let's talk about these bras. You see, when you're an educated thug, man, the square bra is your playground. The square bra is my playground, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Square bras, man, they cannot resist me, brother. And let me tell you why. Because where they are, I am. Because I'm educated. I'm where they are. Some of the places they go, I'm there. But what's the difference between me and the dudes there? Oh shit. That thug energy is sticking out like a sore thumb in there because the rest of them niggas is lame. So here I am in the room with the lames, but educated like a motherfucker. Thugged out. She can feel it. She can tell. You know why? Because I'm the only one in there with this bad ass. Man, let me tell you something. I went to a basketball game, man. When I was actually the homecoming game, man. I went to the homecoming basketball game, man. It was my freshman year in college, man. I had just put a 73 Dodge Charger together, man. I had just put it together, man. And let me tell you something, bro. It was cold. It was cold. You know what I'm saying? It was cold. And I was still riding around, man. I had got the body prime, but I just hadn't figured out a color. Every time I came with a color, I don't know, man. There was a nigga in the projects, man. And every time I came with a color, man, before I got my car painted, he painted the car that color. I was like, this nigga is in my head. So I really hadn't settled on color because I wanted to come with a unique color. And I promise you, bro, I came over like 3 colors, man. Within a week of me coming over the color, like, I'm finna get it sprayed. That nigga pop out with a car that same color. I be like, man, this nigga is in my head. But anyway, so I rolled up in the game, man, by myself. It's deep in there, thick. You understand? And man, I'm in there, man, by myself. I roll up in there, man, by myself, bro. I just had on a school sweatshirt, man. I want to show my school spirit. I on a school sweatshirt, man. You know what I'm saying? I had on my J's, man, and I roll up in there, man. But they ain't understand when I popped that sleeve, and I did this on purpose. I popped the sleeve of that sweatshirt up, man. Had on the roller with the ice bezel, man. And literally, the lights that was in the ceiling, I already knew the lights was blinding the people from the other side. So I just stood up there, man, with my arm draped on my knee, man, while I was sitting on the bleachers, man, and just let the ice just blind them the whole time I was in there, man. I ain't going to tell y'all, man, how many bras jumped on my tip just off that. But that's the type of thing that happens. Everybody else is a college kid there. And here I am, bam, sitting in the bleacher, man, banging the ice, start rolling by myself. Dudes don't look at that the same way chicks do. Chicks look at that because you know what chicks hear? They hear the dudes hating. They hear the dudes talking about, man, that dude probably got some money, man. Or yeah, man, we out to call what's called him, man, come up here and rob him. Or blah, blah, blah. They doing all that talking. The girls hear that. And let me tell you what you hating on. When you hate on a nigga around some chicks, if they already feeling them, especially when you hate on a nigga around some chicks, man, you don't do nothing but make them want him more. That's all you do. You just make you want it. You just make the chicks want him more. They can't keep their eyes off of him. They think about him. They dream about him. Let's see. But I'll be great, man. Appreciate the $2 and $5 super chat, brother. Appreciate it. King Light TLB, appreciate the $15 super chat. Homer says, as long as you hold your masculine energy, the intellect is a huge plus and vice versa. They'll flock to you quicker than the meathead athlete if you got the proper balance of both thug passion. Real talk, bro. That's what that thug passion is. That's why the only person who ever talked about thug passion was Pac. Because Pac was an educated brother. Nigga went to the School of Fine Arts. You know what I'm saying? But he was from an environment where to make it out that environment with respect, you got to be ready to bang. You got to be ready to get it in. So, that's a great point, bro. So, the next school day was Monday. That was a Friday. On Monday, yo, I was walking through the hall, man. Bro, honestly, just the attention was different. I was already getting the attention, man, because like when I'm on campus, when I was on campus, man, I was suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? I was on, like I told you, man, I was 25 when I started school, man. Man, I was a grown man, bro. I was a grown man, had been playing, touching a little bit of paper. So, hey, man, I was showing up in there, man. I was in Gators. You know what I'm saying? Summertime, man, I was silk from head to toe, man. Listen, bro, I was falling up in there, man, silk down, man. Had every color silk you could think of. Falling up in there, silk down, man, with Gators, man. Going into class with a briefcase on, man. Wintertime come around, man. I got the fox fur boots with the matching trench coat, man. I'm showing up in there, man, with another briefcase, man. Initialed out, man. Coming in there with the bezel on, man. Listen, bro, I used coming there, man, with a fox fur hat on, bro. Let me tell you something. I was killing them, cuz. When I'm talking about killing them, I was killing them. That's how the professors and the counselors and things start coming at me, man. Because they was like, hold up. Even they didn't worry about it. Like, I know this nigga a grown man. And so they were shooting they shot, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and one of them, man, she was a cold chick, man. And, you know, just fun, not really fun fact, but a fact, man, about, you know, once I transferred from there, man, I saw her, man, about 5 years later, man, and you know, of course we weren't communicating no more like that. So about 5 years later, man, and all her hair was cut low, and came to find out, man, that she was dying from cancer, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that shit just it didn't really, you know, it didn't put me in no emotions in there, but I was like, damn, man, you just never know, man. You see somebody, man, and they living their best life, man, and you having fun with them, man, enjoying them, man, and then next thing you know, man, they fighting for their lives, man. You know, they fighting for the right to continue to live, exist in the land of the living, man. So, you know, things like that, I think back on things like that, man. That's why I believe in, man, you got to take care of your body, brothers. Because even if you take care of your body, there ain't no guarantee that you're going to be able to escape free without getting into these terminal illnesses, man. But if you take care of your body, you increase your chances of being able to skate through without them, brother. So I say to you before I continue in this, man, get your body right, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get your body right, get your health right, man. Eliminate that stress, brothers. I'm telling you. So, healthy little chick, man. You should be eating rice cakes and shit at her desk, man. So, but anyway, you know, in the office and shit. But anyway, man. So, when I went on campus on that Monday, man. Yo, this is real talk, bro. A cat rolled up to me. It was a group of cats. And before that, man, they was been like, hey, what up, cool? You know, what up, cool breeze? What up, pimp? They just, man, cat rolled up on me, man, said, man, nigga, grab my sleeve and rolled it up. You know what I'm saying? To take a look at my bezel, but I ain't have it on that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I broke that out, man, just for them at that game. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to be sitting up in class, man, with that watch on. That watch was... That motherfucker was sick. I wasn't finna be sitting there with that on. But he just rolled up, man, and rolled my sleeve up and said, man, I thought you was rocking the roller again, man. I was like, man, that was my first inclination that niggas can turn groupie too. Cause he did that, man. That was almost like something a groupie hoe would do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, another thing is this, man. Now, let's talk about the hood bras. Hood bras are I don't really like dealing with hood bras for real. But there are some hood bras who are looking to improve themselves, looking to better their lives. But you got to sift through a bunch of them because a bunch of them bras is cool with just being in the hood on the block. They cool with having their hair done and nails done and shit, and walk around with little shorts on with a fat ass. They cool with that. But when you come across one man that just got a head right, man, just doesn't have the wherewithal to figure out what to do. Hey man, they're a joy to experience, man. For the educated thug, they're a joy to experience. Cause let me tell you something about the hood brow, man. The hood brow, she will vibe with you because she feeling you. She feel the thug energy, man. She feel that hood shit in you. But you can blow her wig back with simple shit. Like taking her to a simple ass restaurant, man. Or teaching her how to prepare a simple ass meal that you like, man. Teaching her little simple shit about health and wellness. Teaching her simple things about birds. Man, let me tell you something. I had a hood chick, man. Man, she almost came in her pants, man. I started talking to her about a fucking bird sound she was hearing. She's like, I hear that bird right there in my house every morning. And it be singing, and sometimes I just zone out. She said she smoked one and just zone out to the bird singing. And so I started breaking it down and tell her what kind of bird it was. It wasn't nothing but a mockingbird, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. But it was making every sound of every other bird that she heard around there. So it was just one bird sitting right there, right outside her window, man, was making the same sound. So I broke it down to her, man, and told her, what type of what causes them, what gives them the ability to be able to mimic all the other birds, man, and why they do it. And bro, I'm be honest with you, man. That chick right there, man, like just me talking to her about a bird, man, gave her an itch that only I could scratch. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it from the educated thug perspective, man, you got something that every broad ain't used to. The hood broad ain't used to a nigga with a certain level of education. You understand? The square brow ain't used to a nigga with all that fucking hood energy. You know what I'm saying? The craziest thing they ever had, man. Listen, bro, I had a square brow, man, that literally took my dick. She took the dick because I had my pistol on me. I'm talking about in my car. She took the dick in my car. I mean, I could have fought her off, but I was literally gonna have to fight. I was gonna have to fight her. I was gonna have to slap her or something. You know what I'm saying? I was literally gonna have to get physical with her, man, cause she was not gonna let me not beat that box, man. She wasn't gonna let me do it. All cause I had a pistol on me, man. And to me, it wasn't nothing. I was like, shit. Yeah, I just got my pistol on me. You know what I'm saying? BR313, what's good, brother? I see you in the building. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. That's real, man. That's real. Hood chick could do damn near anything. Damn near anything to hold you down, man. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of hood chicks in prison right now. Doing time, taking bids, taking charges. You know what I'm saying? They'll hold you down, man. As long as they feel appreciated. As long as they feel appreciated. And nobody's an expert at showing them appreciation, man, like an educated thug, man. So another thing about the hood chick is this, man. The hood chick she wants to learn, but she has to respect your intellect. She has to respect your level of intelligence. Once she respects your level of intelligence, she realizes you're not like her, or you're not like any other dude she's known. She'll respect your intelligence, man. And that just don't apply for the educated. You could be a nigga that been in prison and read everything in the library and come home and you different to the hood chicks. You know more than she's ever known a man to know. Women want to learn, but they gotta respect the fact that you know a bunch of shit they don't know or a bunch of shit they ain't never heard before. You understand? When a woman see you applying some principle to your life that she ain't never heard, man, she becomes your willing pupil. You understand what I'm saying? And it just happens to happen more regularly, if you have a level of education. Now, when I say education, I am not talking about just formal education in a classroom. Because some of the smartest men I know have everything they know, they taught themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some of the smartest men I know are self-taught. Some of the best, musical instrument players that I ever known, man, they're self-taught. You know what I'm saying? Some of the, the best barbers, they're self-taught, man. Some of the greatest fitness gurus are self-taught. So I'm not talking about just formal education on the campus. I'm just saying that I do have some experience with that as well, so I can speak to that. Yeah, that's real talk, C-Dub. That's real talk. They could damn sure grow to be. Darius, what's good, brother? I see you in the building. They could damn sure grow to be that, man. And I mean, most of them do. You know what I'm saying? They do grow to be that, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as the vibe is right, man. As long as if you feeling her enough, man, to be able to have her around, man, then yeah, you can always teach a man to, to calm down enough to actually think about what they're doing. If you can get a hood chick to calm down enough, man, to think about what she's doing before she just react, hey man, you got a hell of a team player on your squad, man. And that's real talk. You got a hell of a team player on your squad. So now let's talk about square dudes, man. Let's talk about square dudes. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've gotten into some shit that my hood ass would have never been able to get into. You know what I'm saying? Some venues, some events, some functions. I've gotten into them, man, just because some square dudes wanted to have somebody around, man, that'll keep cats off of them. Man, I'd have been some places with some straight up lame dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? I done literally been in some environment with some straight up lame dudes, man. The crew I came with was lame as hell. But you know what? It was cool because they had the hookups, they had the plugs. Everybody in that environment knew them. You know what I was? I was the one that made them comfortable. I was the one that let them be comfortable. Because being around me, they already knew that certain shit I wasn't gonna take that they would take. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I wasn't gonna let slide that they had a history of letting slide in their lives. So, it was kind of like, there was a happy medium there where we met in the middle and man had some amazing times at some amazing places with some amazing women and some amazing music and some amazing food. Just did some amazing shit, man. Some of my most memorable experiences are me with my one hood ass chilling with a bunch of lame motherfuckers in an environment with some more lame motherfuckers and a bunch of pretty ass girls. You know what I'm saying? I say again, some of my most amazing experiences are me with my one hood ass hanging with some straight up lames in an environment full of straight up lames with a bunch of pretty ass girls, some good ass music, good food, good liquor, good weed, and just having a fucking blast, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about having an amazing time. So it's just all about being in an environment where, and this is something we have to understand. And all the real niggas in here can really identify with this. If your presence is beneficial, motherfuckers want you around. Nobody wants any dead weight around them. So if your presence is beneficial, motherfuckers want you in the environment. You know what I'm saying? And different type of energies are beneficial in different types of environments. You understand? Now see, if I go holler at the homie C Dub, and certain areas we can go to where a lame nigga ain't gonna benefit us at all in that environment. At all. But then there's other environments we can go to where that lame nigga might be the reason where we get the best deal we've ever gotten from this particular environment, from this particular business arrangement. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about making sure that when you're in an environment, your presence is needed there. Your presence is valued there. That's why I don't understand the purpose in dealing with women that don't really like you. If a woman don't even like you, nigga, she don't value your presence. Why in the hell are you in the presence of a woman that don't even like you? That shit is crazy. I'm not finna be in the presence of a woman that don't even like me. You know what I'm saying? I can't, the woman, listen, man, the woman don't even wanna, y'all niggas is crazy, man. I ain't playing that game. So with square dudes, man, I give them a little bit of boost of confidence to know that some shit pop off. Especially around these lame motherfuckers we around right now, that I'm probably gonna tie some shit up if I have to. You know what I'm saying? They get that. They love it. They love the comfort that it brings them. And I love the fact that they get me in the venues that I would have never even thought about going to. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I would have, man, let me tell you something. I went to a lame fraternity party, man. I can't remember what the fraternity was, man, but it was super lame-o. But boy, when I tell you, man, some of the baddest, most free-spirited women, whatever, bro, young, tenders, free-spirited, just having a fucking good time. And you know what they gravitated to? Exactly. You got it. You got it. The crazy thing is, man, I went to the DJ who was up there, man. Of course, you know, and white people are huge Tupac fans. Listen, white people and lames are huge Tupac fans. They fucking love Tupac, man. You know what I'm saying? If they don't love nobody else, they love Pac. They know Pac. They love Pac. Always have. Man, we were in there, man. I went to the little DJ dude was in there, man. I said, look, man, I don't know if you got this song or not, but I want you to play this Pac song with Richie Rich. I'd rather be your Nigga. And when I said that, he said, so we can smoke blunt and all, and so we can sip and smoke weed all day. I said, yeah, that's it right there. He said, yeah, I got it, man. I got it. I said, go ahead and play that for me, man. I slid him a dub. And oh man, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I would have played it anyway. I said, nah, I just want to make sure you go ahead and play it. Matter of fact, play it a couple times throughout the night. Yo, bro, he put that shit on, man. And literally, it's like the song was talking about me. I was the only one in there who fit the bill. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Cause you know me, man. Like when I'm finna get out, I'ma dress how I dress. I ain't trying to dress to fit in. I got shit in my closet that I'm gonna wear. I ain't going to get no new shit to go out that look like the shit you got if it ain't already in my closet. So I'm in there, man. You can already tell that, you know, I'm the Nigga. So we get drunk, smoke weed all day. Listen, bro, when I tell you that song came on, man, and literally, it's almost like no other dude didn't exist in the place, man. I was literally dancing, man, with about, and I was just doing my two step. You know what I'm saying? Doing my two step, man, squeezing some asses, man, you know, bumping and grinding a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Sucking on a couple of necks, man. You know, I'm squeezing some titties. Just doing whatever I'm gonna do in there, cause I had a smorgasbord of chicks around me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, a few white chicks, man. A couple of black chicks, man. There was a couple of Hispanic chicks, man. You know, the one Asian chick was in there hanging out with her, man. And I was literally on the floor with Pac's on I'd rather be your Nigga. And them chicks was loving my ass in there, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in that environment of lames, but that right there, that song was all me. See what I'm saying? Now, if I hadn't had any level of education, I would have been in that environment because that's what had me in that environment. So I could have been in another environment enjoying it, but that particular environment was because I was who I am and represented that. You know what I'm saying? And that was the reality of it, bro. I had a fucking blast, man. I ain't gonna even lie. You know, that shit was major fun, bro. Major fun. So, another thing is this, man. Now, let's talk about the hood homies, man. When we talk about the hood homies, man, this has been the case with me, man. Like, even before, like, I'm talking way before college or anything like that, man. My homies in the hood, like, I always been equipped with just a different type of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So niggas would come to me with answers for answers to their problems. You know, they would come to me for answers to their issues. You know what I'm saying? They would come with me for insight and guidance on what they should do in this particular situation, or if they should go ahead and replace this thing or buy another one, or what did I think about, going ahead and do this, or, if this gun right here, man, was worth it, man, or should they get this clip or that clip, or, you know what I'm saying, were these wheels right, just doing the math on it. So niggas have always come to me for, that type of shit, man, but it changed a whole lot, man. Once I really, really start educating myself, man, in every way I could, it changed a whole lot because young homies from the hood, you know what I'm saying? I give you a perfect example, man. Young homie from the hood, man, straight up gangster, man. When I say gangster, man, I'm talking about young boy was a killer. You know what I'm saying? Young boy was a killer, man. Just that. There ain't no other way to put it. But he had gotten in so much trouble, man. His mom was riding on. Mom had got sick and shit, man. So he was going to barber school, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually met him. I had a partner who was teaching at a JUCO, man. And so I was hollering at him, man, and I saw this some kind of way, man, when this little dude chopped it up. I was looking for a barber. That's what it was. I was looking for a barber, man. I was looking for somebody to line me up, man. And he was the one, man. He was already cutting a lot of heads around there. So he told me to cut at his crib, man. So I went to his crib, man, and we sat in there and chopped it up, man. And I was just schooling the young boy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I say young boy, but shit. I was I was in school myself, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't started till I was 25. He was straight out of high school. So I mean, we were chopping it up, man, and I just schooled him a lot, man, and literally, he started changing, man. He started changing his outlook on shit. Started changing his outlook on shit. Now I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he still was a hitter for me. You know what I'm saying? If I needed a hitter, he was the one. You know what I'm saying? It was so cold to where if you cross me, I would have to tell him to let you slide. Cause if not, he was gonna handle you without me knowing it. You know what I'm saying? And this is some real shit. Like he was just his payback for me was the skill he had. That's what you got to understand. When you bring positive energy into people's life, they pay you back with the shit they got to pay you back with. And what he had to pay me back with was kill game. You know what I'm saying? That's all he could pay me back with was murder game. And so, that's what it was. He was my hitter. And that was cool for me at that particular time because every time you saw me, man, I was suited and booted. I was suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Now I wasn't suited and booted to go to Walmart or to the mall or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times I was suited and booted going to the mall. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't make it a habit of being suited and booted everywhere I go. Nigga, I ain't go to the grocery store suited and booted. But I say that to say this, man. When you can affect people's lives in more than one way, you know what I'm saying? When you can affect people's lives in more than one way positively, then you are a blessing to the world, man. You're a straight up blessing to the world. If you can affect two different environments of people in a positive manner, you're a blessing to the world, man. And I'm blessed enough to be a blessing to the world. I'm blessed enough where my hood homies can say, hey, yo, bro, you turn me on to this, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you turned me on to this, and anybody else could have said this to me, but because, I can identify with you, you turned me on to this, man, and this has been a positive in my life. You know what I'm saying? When somebody from, a suburban environment who really ain't got no backbone, ain't really never had to do that, can say, you know what, bro? Just that energy you go anywhere with confidence, and you don't take that from nobody, man, and you don't let nobody, come at you any kind of way. Man, I just had to step up to the plate and realize, man, that you know what I'm saying? That's how I want to be, man. I ain't got to be no gangster, but, I want people to know I ain't nothing to play with. When I can affect people's lives like that, bro, for me, that shit is such an amazing feeling, man, because it ain't coming from me, it's coming from the Most High. So I don't even look at myself and say I'm so great and I'm so this. I just look at myself, man, and I humbly thank the Most High, man, for seeing me fit, for seeing me, dog. I'm a dirty dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've done so much dirt. I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So for the Most High to still see me as a fit vessel for him to use, bro, that for me, man, nobody can give me anything greater than that. There's nothing I can receive greater than the Most High saying, you know what, man, even though you're a fucked up person, I know what you've been through and I know how it fucked you up. But I also know that you've done everything in your power to not allow those things to shape you into the type of person that was going to be, a detriment to the world around you. I'm going to use you. You could be beneficial to me. And that's a blessing, brothers. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Anytime I can help somebody, man, make a positive change in their lives, bro, that shit is a bigger blessing than I could ever get from anywhere. That's why I don't value no broad or what she could bring. Because God is giving me shit that no broad could ever measure up to. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't worry about what these niggas say when they talking crazy. You know what? Because nothing they can say negative about me or what I stand for can thwart the positive energy that God is giving me by using me the way he has. You understand what I'm saying? A nigga can't throw me off kilter because this ain't my kilter, nigga. This is God's kilter. You can't throw me off God's kilter. You ain't compete with me, nigga. You ain't going against me. You going against God. I let him handle himself. I don't have to defend him. And I just keep on going with my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do. C. Douglas, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. I'm say to you, bro, inspiration. Salute, brother. Appreciate it, man. So, I just say this, man. And then let's talk about getting money. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to getting money, I ain't gonna tell you how many of my homies, man, that I've given legitimate ways, man, to funnel money. See, instead of them washing money, they wanted to wash money. They wanted to wash money. So I sat them down and said, nah, brother, don't wash money. Funnel money. Funnel your money out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't set up some bullshit so you can just be washing money and can stay your ass out there and just keep doing the same thing. Nah, man. Funnel money into something. Dump money into something. Then you ain't got to keep washing dirty money. You can turn all the money clean. And then when the money come in, it's clean. And it stays clean. I had a homie ask me one time, man, he said, bro, let me ask you something. He said, man, at what point would you quit hustling? You know what I'm saying? Like if you were me, at what point would you quit? And I had long given up the game, man. Like I was like I said, man, I was out of college by this time. He said, man, at what point would you give up the game, man? Like right now, what point would you give up? You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, shit, man. You know, back when we first started, I'm like, nah, nigga, right now, what point would you give up? So he told me about his cribs, man. He told me about his whips. Told me about his investments. Told me about this. I said, man, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. With all that shit right there, I probably quit with all of that, owning all of that, all of those assets, and maybe 375, 400,000 cash. I'd be out. Man, homie told me, damn, dog, I think I'm finna get out. I was like, brother, ain't no better time than now. You know what? Nigga got out. You know what I'm saying? Focus on this legit shit and, you know, avoided a bunch of shit because people around him start going down and start talking. And then other people start going down. By then, he was clean. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That's me. Letting God use, that's me allowing God to use me as a vessel without pushing back, without fighting him on it. So I may say a lot of crazy shit in here that some of these boys think is crazy as hell. But you know what? It ain't crazy. It's just crazy to you if you're thinking with your man mind instead of thinking with your God spirit. I don't think with my man mind. I don't let my man mind guide me nowhere. I handle simple shit with my man mind. Simple logic, simple reasoning. But when it comes to otherworldly shit that the common man can't even think of, I let God handle that in my life, brothers. So when I hear a man talk about ain't no God and he don't believe in God, I know he's lost. I'm not finna call no man out about that because God got to show him. You understand? When I hear a man talking about he got to hold on to the Christian doctrine, he got to keep believing that we as the children of Israel got some damn savior besides the Most High God. Hey, I let that man keep believing that. God got to deal with him on that. God got to show him the error of his ways. God got to show him that he ain't the most alpha version of himself because he won't rely solely on the Most High and cut out all that middleman stuff. You see what I'm saying? See, my thing is I'm just here to do the work of the Most High, man. Man, he has equipped me with the energy from the turf and the energy from the boardroom and the classroom to be able to navigate the whole goddamn world. You see what I'm saying? I can navigate the whole world. That's the blessing that the Most High is giving me. There ain't no place in the world I can't navigate. I'm blessed, brothers. I am blessed. That's how I know the Most High has a mission for me. I don't know what nobody else's mission is, but my mission is deep. He has relied on me to do some major shit in the world, and I am pleased. I am pleased as punch, nigga, to be chosen by the Most High to do this job. I'm telling you what I am, man. So, you know, another thing about getting money, man. When you sit down with some educated cats, all they think about is a job. They think about getting a job. They go to school all this time and think about getting a job. You understand? Had a partner, man, boy had a master's degree, man, and he would think about going back and get a PhD. I was like, man, well, let me ask you this. Can you start a business with your master's right now? He's like, yeah, man, I can, but you know, but but to get the good paying job, I need the PhD. I'm like, hold up, bro. Listen to the question I'm asking you. Listen to what your response is. I'm asking you, can you start your own business in this field? Can you do this in private practice? Can you do this with just a master's degree? He's like, yeah, I can, man, I can. But you know, to get that job at the hospital, I like, bro, stop right there. You keep talking about this job at the hospital, and I'm asking you about being your own fucking boss. I'm asking you about being the done of your life, and you keep telling me about a job. He's like, well, yeah, man, you know, I got to pay these loans back and all that, man, so I need to get a job quick. Well, let me ask you something, bro. How much they going to pay you over there? Man, you gonna start me, man, 125, man. I was like, how much student loans you got? Oh man, shit, I'm probably like 175 now. I like now when you get 125 and Uncle Sam chop that down to 65, how in the hell you gonna pay back 125 $175 worth of student loan when your ass ain't bring home 65,000 a year with no tax cuts? No small business tax cuts, no type of tax cuts that entrepreneurs get. Yeah, I see what you're saying, man, but so man, starting a business is hard. No, nigga, getting up every day going to work for somebody is fucking hard. Starting a business ain't hard. Working for yourself ain't hard, homie. So he rethought his whole shit, man, and he really started researching. I helped him, man. I did some research with him, man. Pointed him in some directions. Told him some people to talk to, man. And he went on, man. And probably about 3 years later, man, he was in business for himself, bro. And right now, man, I can call that brother right now, man, and he'd be like, bro, you straight? You straight, man? I mean, shit, nigga, let me know if you need anything. I'm like, nah, bro, I just want to see you keep winning, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, his birthdays come around, man. Other little things come around. If we free, we link up, man, and just kick it and chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that brother looks at me as a positive influence on his life, but all I am is a vessel that God used in his life. I'm just a dude, my nigga. I'm just a nigga from fucking the fucking country, the hood country, that done fucking tried to kill niggas, done niggas done tried to kill me, man, done, stabbed, been stabbed, shot, been shot, done do just all kind of shit, man, you know what I'm saying, been locked up, been free, goddamn had a nigga, telling the people, I done dealt with all that shit, man, I'm from the gutter, man, and I'm mentally fucked up, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a normal man, brothers, I'm telling you I'm not a normal man. I'm not gonna go into detail about who I really am, but man, I'm not a normal motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm off my fucking rocker. Everybody who knows me personally, who really knows me, man, they know, bro, I'm off my fucking rocker. I don't even try to hide the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't even try to hide it no more. But you know what I am? I'm a man that humbly seeks the face of the Most High. That's my saving grace. That's my saving grace. I rely on the Most High. When these boys get to talking crazy on this platform, man, these little suckers get to talking like they think they tough. I just totally turn to the Most High, man. Cause I don't want to go into no headspace I don't want to go into no bad headspace, man. So I just stay focused on the Most High. That's why I talk about the Most High all the time. Not because I'm necessarily trying to convert niggas, but I talk about the Most High, man, because of how the Most High performs in my life. The shit that happens in my world because of my dealings and understanding with the Most High. Everything else, man, I ain't got no time for that. Ahmed Bari, what's good, man? Appreciate the $20 super chat, brother. Appreciate you being in the joint as well, man. Now, another thing. Let's talk about health is wealth from the educated thug perspective. See, health is wealth. But the majority of niggas are going to listen to a YouTube video about what health really is. They're going to listen to their favorite fitness content creator. They're not going to research about health. They're not going to look into it. One thing about the education process, what that shit does for you, it makes you a researcher. It makes you a seeker of information. You have a thirst to be informed about the shit that you're passionate about. So when I talk about these things, man, about how micronutrients and macronutrients really work, man, and what you really need to pay attention to, what you don't need to pay attention to, how individualistic this shit is, man, it comes from a point of me being educated in those areas about micronutrients and macronutrients and how they benefit your body and how they can stave off disease and all that. But let me tell you something. My first workout, the way I learned to work out was hood as a motherfucker. And you know what? I still believe in it to this day. Because I'm going to be honest with you. The most impressive physiques I've seen came from a motherfucker doing calisthenics. I'm not talking about the biggest muscles. I'm talking about the most impressive functional physiques. The most impressive physiques where a nigga was fast, strong, big, lean, had stamina, and was athletic as fuck. That's what I'm talking about. All that shit came from calisthenics. So that heavy weightlifting shit, do it. If you want your muscles to be bigger than they supposed to be, hey man, if that's your thing, I don't knock that. If that's your thing, because I'm keeping up with Dexter Jackson in Olympia right now. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the competition. I want to see if the nigga gonna win. But that ain't my thing. My thing is functional. Nigga, I want to be able to go to the gym at 50 and play basketball with some college kids and dunk on somebody's ass. That's what I want to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I plan on having 10 kids, nigga. 10. I'm gonna be in my 50s on some of them motherfuckers, man. Maybe even 60s. I gotta then tell my grandchildren coming when I'm in my 70s and 80s. Nigga, I got to stay functionally fit. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay functionally fit. So when you really think about these things, man, you really just have to understand, man, that there's a huge world. And the more different aspects that you can view this world from and become familiar with, the more of a gift you are to the world. And I'm just here, man. Nigga, you born to either be a gift or a curse to the world, brother. You're either gonna be a gift to the world or a curse to the world. You understand? That's why when you hear me come on, man, 9 times out of 10, you hear me come on, man, it's gonna be with the brother C-Dub. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know why? Because I know that brother's been a gift to the world. I'm not saying no other brother has, but I know that brother came from. And to turn that into being a gift to the world, shit, brother, that ain't nothing but the Most High right there. That ain't nothing but the Most High. You understand? That's why I rock with the homie GMB. You understand? You can see GMB. Family man. Did it the alpha way. You understand? Didn't say, oh, you're my queen, you're my goddess, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Just tell me, I'll drink your bath water. Didn't do none of that sucker ass shit. You know what he did? He handled it like an alpha male. Made his woman put in the work. She put in the work. He built a beautiful family with her. And he's a man that's getting about his motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, man, everybody ain't meant to be cool. You understand? We can be cool in principle, but everybody ain't meant to be partners, man. Everybody just ain't meant to be partners. You know, we can have some shit that's, in common and be cool and make content and do all this shit, but everybody ain't meant to be partners. You know what I'm saying? Young Ice Turner, bringing up young brother got some shit in his head, man. I'm telling you, boy, I think if he don't watch it, he gonna go crazy with all the shit in his head. He gonna be like Einstein around this motherfucker, man. Young brother got some shit in his head, man. You understand what I'm saying? And to really hear the shit that he had in his head, man, you can't help but be impressed that he's a young brother with that type of shit in his head. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely impressive. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that I can vibe with, because I know that young brother is going to go through his life, man, and be a fucking blessing to the world. You know what I'm saying? My brother here, Young Clinks. Young Clinks just showed up on y'all niggas. But Young Clinks been on their platform for a long time, dibbling dabbling in content. Then he just showed up. And you know what Young Clink does? Young Clinks make you get up off your ass and do some work. You know what I'm saying? The beta male simp mangina voice, I forgot what he called that little motherfucker, the little simp voice. Hey man, make you listen. That brother motivates. It don't even matter what Steph talking about half of the damn time. Just the way he presents it is motivational as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, listen. If you can't get motivated off what young Steph delivers, nigga, you dead. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line. You just dead. So when you look out into these things, man, and you keep in mind, man, that, the world is a huge fucking place out here, man. And you got to understand that it's okay to not be partners with every motherfucker. Even some people that you may have been partners with, it's cool that y'all ain't partners. So what, man? Life goes on. We grown ass men. Young Clinks, man, appreciate the $50 super chat. Young Clinks came through and stepped through, man. I appreciate that, little bro. And didn't say nothing but real talk. Appreciate it, homie. So you look at these things, man, and we got to keep in mind, man, that we all have our own lives and we all have our own experiences from our lives. But I'd be goddamn if we can't identify on one level or another. I know we can, because I've been with lames from the burbs and my hood homies from the turf, and I know that there are commonalities. Even with the toughest hood cat, he has a commonality with the suburban cat. He has a commonality. You know what that commonality is? We all want to get money and live the best fucking lives we can. That's what we want. We all want to get money. Even those of us who live a minimalist life, we want to live a high quality minimalist life. Nigga, we don't want to be, what nigga want to be minimalist in a cardboard box? You know what I'm saying? We want to live a high quality minimalist life. So we have so many fucking things in common, man. So many things in common. And you got these niggas on this platform that's trying to point out the differences. And I know that's just too many. That's the main thing that being from both of these environments, man, that being from one environment and having experiences in the other has taught me. We all have more in common than we have in than we have the different differentiating factors. I put it like that. We all have more commonalities than differentiating factors. I'm telling you what I know for a fucking fact. All of us in here right now have more things in common than we have differentiating factors. When you get outside of our physicality, our experiences and all that shit, man, we damn near the same. We all got to deal with the same shit on some level or another. And we all want to get to the money and live the best life, man. If we got children, we all want to leave our children, man, with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and fucking paper to be able to do what they want to do. What's the purpose of living your whole life getting money and then you turn around, man, don't leave no knowledge, information behind, and your children got to go work for some fucking body after you've been a boss your whole goddamn life? What's the purpose in that? And you can't teach them how to be bosses. You got to show them how to be bosses, but you got to give them a nest egg to start out being a boss with. You know what I'm saying? What if they don't want to take over the family company? What if they don't want to do? What if they got their own passion? They want to do something else? We all want certain shit in our lives, man. Jay Lax, man. LFG, appreciate the $2 super chat. Brother Homer said this alpha space is glorious. Salute, bro. So health is wealth, man. Hell yeah, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? When I started learning about all these fucking, these supplements and all these vitamins and colloquial silver and shit like that, man. I started learning about pulling oil pulling, man, for oral health and all that shit, man. I learned that shit, man, from suburban cats. You know what I'm saying? Who grandma was doing that shit and they fucking great aunt was herbologist and all that, man. No, I know white folks who fucking no cures for shit, man, that they scared to tell you about, man, because they'll fucking get jammed up telling you about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, it's a big world out here, man, and you have to be non-limiting. You have to be non-limiting to yourself. You can't allow yourself to be limited by your own inhibitions, man. You simply can't do it. C. Douglas, appreciate the $10 super chat. Homie said facts. Got to leave our children in better shape than what we came into, man. That's the realest shit in the world right there, bro. Got to leave them in better shape than what we came into. If not, you just live your whole life and wasted that motherfucker, nigga. You should have gave somebody else that breath in that space because you just wasted it. D. Flemings, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Homie said smash that like button, homies. This straight game. No doubt, bro. Appreciate that, homie. So, another thing is this, man, the whole my way or no way mantra. Let me tell you something. For my hood niggas, man, for my niggas from the turf, this shit is just everyday life. My way or no way. You know what I'm saying? Kill or be killed. Nigga, it's my way or no way. And I'm going to enforce that shit by any means necessary. It's easy for hood niggas, man, to live by that. Because the thing is, you can't trust nobody. You can't rely on nobody. When it all boiled down to it, man, if you get jammed up, your ass going to be the one doing that time. If somebody put their iron on your ass, you're going to be the one laid up trying to recover from them shots. So we learned that young, that shit, man. I'm all I got, for real. My homies is cool, but when it boiled down to it, to the very last molecule, nigga, to the very least compound, I'm all I got. You see what I'm saying? Now, on the other side, the square cats, man, they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? The square cats, man, they don't really know nothing about my way or no way. Motherfucker be 30 years old, still living for their fucking parents. Still trying to do things that their parents want them to do. Nigga taking over the company business, man. Nigga drinking every day because he hate doing that shit. Nigga got his own ambition, man, but he's scared to do it. Motherfucker going to the school that their parents want them to go to. Even though they got scholarships to go to school, man, their parents make them go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker major in what they parents want them to major in. Shit like that. Motherfucker be out of school, out of college with his own family, man. Parents still be running his fucking life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't from that. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a catch-22 to that. That means that they have both parents in their lives, and some of us did, some of us didn't. But it just goes to show you the difference between being in that environment and being in the hood environment, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the hood environment, man, when you're on the turf, hey man, it ain't no option. At a certain point, you got to start making your own way for real. You know what I'm saying? And so at that point, you become a man. You become a man young. At the very moment you start making your own way, you become a man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. And everybody I know, man, left home in their teens. I don't know no niggas from the turf that didn't leave home in their teens. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no niggas from the turf that didn't leave home in their teens. It's my period. We all left home in our teens. And that's just the way it goes. But then them boys, that man, shit, nigga, they still be living at home till they get all the way through with school. All the way through. Nigga have a master's degree. Nigga be 30 years old, still living at home. Still living at home when school is out. Same bedroom his ass was living in when he was 10. That nigga still living that motherfucker. Feet be hanging off the bed, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a partner man who was square, man. Nigga killed himself behind that shit, man. They went out to the military and came back, man, and came back, man, to his parents' house, man. Same shit, man. And, let me tell you something about people, bro. In the square world. And if you ain't in the square world, you might not know this. In the square world, motherfuckers remember you for how they remember you. So, if the last time you saw somebody in the square world, man, your ass was 12 years old, and you see them again when you 26, them motherfuckers still gonna talk to you like they talked to you when they were 12, when you were 12. You understand? And they're gonna expect you to deal with that shit the same way as you did when you were 12. So, he came back to the crib, man. His parents were treating him like like he was before, man. They came back, man. It was, giving them chores and shit. Like, man, nigga, you fucking 27 years old, nigga. You got chores. They can come back, they give you chores. I know no nigga want to do that shit. Yeah, you got to do all that shit your own crib, man, as a grown man, but shit. Nigga don't want to go to the military. Nigga been travel the world, man, come home, man, now you got chores and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the same chore schedule. Nigga picked up the same chore schedule you had, man, when he was 17 in high school and shit, man. And, he ended up blowing his fucking brains out, man. You know what I'm saying? He ended up blowing his brains out, man. A lot, I see young man Hood say that, man, but a lot of cats ain't set coming out the military, man. A lot of cats ain't set. You know what I'm saying? But then he had caught some little nethead broad when he was in Germany, man. Married her, man, dropped the seed in her, man, and she came back, man, and went straight to Chicago. And she was German, bro, so I don't know how in the hell she had people she didn't have people in Chicago. What she had was a nigga in Chicago, man, and I went through when he hit me up and let me know when he was about to touch down, man, and so I fell through on him, man, and I got a chance to see her, man. She was bad. I ain't gonna lie, she was bad. She was bad, but she was also flirtatious as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a thought. There's no doubt in my mind she was a thought. But so he married her, man, dropped seed on the man. So he came to the crib, man. She went on, dipped on up to Chi-Town, man, and I don't think he ever saw her again, man. To be honest with you. So you know how that shit goes, man. You're dealing with, and she looked like she may have had a little urban, a little extra urban shit to her, man. And it's just one of those things, bro. You have to know what the hell you're doing, man. And if you can't adopt the my way or no way mantra, man, in your life, man, you got to make some adjustments to be able to do that shit. Cause my way or no way is damn imperative. You know what I'm saying? My way or no way is damn imperative. If you want to really, really man up in your life, man, you got to be able to take control of your shit. And my way or no way is really the most controlling. It's the most control you can have in your life, man. You got to have that shit. Just a dude named Ken. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Homer said, Dr. BoA always delivering the truth that us young brothers need to hear. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate it. So, another thing, man, is, just the respect I get from both sides, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, man, a lot of the legit business shit I learned, man, come from older white guys, man. Older white guys that I met because I was in an environment. You know what I'm saying? But those older white guys respect me because they know I don't take no shit, but I talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? No old white guy, man. He probably about 57 now, man. Motherfucker from a little country town, man. I always tell him shit. I be like, man, so when you and your cousin, new baby coming? You know what I'm saying? He from one of those country towns that's got just a reputation for being country where, like incest and shit be going on. Nigga have a baby with his cousin and shit. So I tell him shit like that all the time. I blame my road through there, try to find your house, man, but I couldn't find it. All the motherfucker got a refrigerator on the front porch. I tell him shit like that, man. And so he tell me something, he'll roll up, man, and say, hey, look, you finally got you one, huh? I be like, what you talking about? Hey, man, got your brother in the White House there. He was talking about Obama. And, so to me, this shit was funny because, like, we do that. You know what I'm saying? He finally found something to say because I had been working on his ass, man, for about 2-3 years. Before Obama got in office, I had been working on him 2-3 years, man, just weighing him out with that fucking hillbilly racist jokes and shit, man. I was weighing him out, killing him. He just laugh it off. Boy, he saw me. He said, hey, you finally got your one, huh? I know what you talking about, man. You got one of your buddies up there in the White House, man. Is that your brother? Y'all look just alike. All of you look alike. So, to me, man, I feel like I'm cool with that. I'm going to be who I am, and I want you to be who you are. So we can have a respect for each other as men. I don't want to respect you. I don't want to feel like, oh, you like me, so we can do business. No, man, to me, that shit is just about respect. I can respect who you are, but you going to respect who I am. I'm not going to play goody two shoes and let you be who you are, motherfucker. I'm going to be who I am, too. You understand? And that's a part of being a boss. That's a part of being in control. That's a part of just being who you are, man. Listen, bro, I live in America, and I'm from the South. I know how white folks in the South are. You understand? But the fact that we can respect one another enough to do business together, okay, we've already crossed that line that, okay, I can't deal with you because you're black. Well, I can't deal with you because you're a Peckerwood, nigga. We've already passed that right there. We decided that we going to do business together. And part of that is we got to keep it 100 with one another, man. We got to be true, and there has to be a level of respect. And respect comes from honesty and honor. Period. That's all respect come from. None all that other shit about, you gotta put your shoes on right, and you got to fucking have a fresh cut and do all, man. Fuck all that shit. That shit ain't about no respect. You understand? Let me tell you something. I stopped going by what motherfuckers say about how to look successful and be successful when I saw Master P going into these corporations with a fucking no limit tank on, with a mouth full of gold teeth, draped in jewelry, with some fucking camouflage clothes on, telling them people, hey, this what's gonna happen. I got my own budget for my promotion, and y'all get 10%. I get the other fucking. Now y'all get 15%. I get the other 85% off sales, and then they go out there and start selling millions of fucking records. Shit, boy, don't tell me what I gotta look like for success. Don't tell me what success look like. Success look like a nigga who know what he doing. That's what success look like. You know what success look like? Success ain't even human. Success is green. Green paper. Success look like a bunch of zeros on a fucking piece of paper, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what success look like. Success look like a net worth in 7 and 8 figures. That's what success look like. So, and that's the reality of it, man. So, and then, you look at the hood side, man, like, when I come into contact, man, with brothers from the hood, man, from other hoods, you know what I'm saying? I can identify with they shit. I can identify with their no-nonsense attitude because I had that same no-nonsense attitude. You know what I'm saying? And God just so fix it that we click where we don't end up bumping heads. You know what I'm saying? Because we both know, whenever I come into contact with a hood cat, man, we both, man, shit, man. I mean, we both think we raw. You know what I'm saying? We think we raw. We think we cold, and we ain't gonna take no shit. But those commonalities are why we fucking click. Those commonalities are why we click. You see what I'm saying? And we can talk about who's more hood or who's more. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When you come from that environment, it don't fucking matter who's more hood. It really don't. Like, there ain't no such thing as more hood. Motherfucker, you hood. If you got to deal with the shit that comes from that environment, man, I mean, you may deal with it better than somebody else, but the bottom line is, you fucking hood, man. And that's all that shit is about, man. Let me see. I met y'all. A1D was good, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Homie said, Dr. BoA, this all praise to the Most High. He brought this all together wonderfully. Church, gotta plug the brethren in here. Get on that Deuteronomy 30. Read of the week. Salute. No doubt, brother. Deuteronomy 30, man. Young Man Hood channel, man. Appreciate the $2 super chat. Homie said, respect over love any day. That's real, man. That's real. Hey, that's what's up, Q. So, another thing is this, man. I got love for the hood and the boardroom, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got love for the hood, man, because the lessons of life survival is what the fuck I learned in that environment, bro. I learned how to be a shark in a pool full of sharks and ride around biting off fucking guppies. If I catch you, I'm gonna bite the shit out you. Bloody water with nothing but guppy blood in there. And I learned how to be a shark in that fucking environment. I developed into a shark in that environment. I grew my teeth in that environment, nigga. I broke my teeth off and grew replacement teeth in that environment, nigga. You understand? I learned to be a shark in that environment. And that sharkness, that sharky shit, that shit travels with you for the rest of your fucking life. You're going to be a shark in any environment. That's why these other little petty environments, man, don't worry about none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can navigate that environment, bro, if you can navigate that environment, especially during the years when I had to navigate it, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about where real niggas and real killers roamed around regularly. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about a different code, man, a different vibe than what you get now in those areas, man. So yeah, man, I got love for the hood, man. For shit, I became the man that I am with a hood foundation, man. That hood shit, that's the foundation of who I am, man. As far as my worldly man, of course, my spiritual man's foundation of the Most High, but my worldly man, my fleshly man, that's the foundation of who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I learned some hard lessons in that motherfucker, bro. Real talk. I learned some hard lessons, but some valuable lessons. Valuable fucking lessons, man. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to be able to deal with people in any way outside of a hood mentality. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was trusted. Nobody. I ain't fuck with nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm still struggling with that now, man. When it comes to something like for real, man, with this YouTube shit, man. Like I'm starting to. It's been going on for months though, man. I'm starting to fucking see, just energy, man, that I'm not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see just a bunch of sucker shit, man. Where I'm from, man, somebody got that iron put on their ass. So I don't know how to deal with this in a scenario where ain't nobody finna put no iron on nobody, and then nobody finna get in there and pop it. Just a whole bunch of back and forth. So, and I tell you this, man, and this is real talk, man. You are who you are. And you got to represent that shit to the wall. Though you can't compare yourself to me, because motherfucker, I'm me and you're you. You understand? You can't compare yourself to Ice. You can't compare yourself to Clinks. You can't compare yourself to GMB. Can't compare yourself to Steph. You can't compare yourself to nobody, man. You got to do what the fuck you got to do based on who you are. And when I say who you are, I'm talking about the who you are, man, that makes you happy as shit. What version of yourself you want to be. Where you want to live. Who you want to be around. What you want to look like. You gotta bring that shit into fruition in your own life, homies. You got to look at your life and say, this is what I want. And you got to fucking go and get it. You got to go and get it. And all this other shit, man. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You understand? I don't want to hear about nothing other than you being a man, the man that you need to be, and building the fucking life that you want for you and your fucking seeds, man. If you ain't got no seed, nigga, act like you got some. See what I'm saying, man? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of these cats don't live by no code of honor. When I was coming up, nigga, that was even honor among thieves. Certain shit didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Certain cats didn't have to worry about getting jacked. And not because they were paying the jackers either, nigga. Some cats were, but some cats didn't have to worry about the jackers running up on them because there was a level of respect there. Fucking cold, man. There's a code of respect and honor, man. There's a code of fucking due diligence. There's a code of hustlenomics, nigga. There's a herd of the code of the rule of hustling, the rules of living, the rules of engagement with other real niggas. There's a code to this shit. And these niggas ain't living by no code, man. There's a code that I do everything in my power to enhance the existence of the younger men. Not feed them no bullshit that don't make no sense, that I can't even live myself, that ain't even realistic in my own life. You know the problem is, Flair, motherfucker can't be real with themselves. Nigga, be real with yourself. Listen, man, I'd rather for a nigga to come tell me, hey, bro, I'm be on with you, BoA, man. Some of that shit you be talking, man, I don't really fuck with it, nigga. I think you might be talking about me or some shit, dog. What's up, nigga? That the case? I be like, man, yeah, nigga, I'm talking about your punk ass. If I am talking about you, that's what I'm gonna say. If I ain't talking about you, I'm gonna say, nah, look at here, bro. You know, that shit ain't even like that, bro. I'm just in here chopping it, my nigga. You know, if I was gonna say something about you, I'll call your name, man. Or I at least hit you up behind closed doors and let you know, man. That's the real shit, man. Yeah, that's real, man. The 90s, the 80s, man, just bred men different, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, there was a different expectation. And the thing is, man, you can't say, well, there were more fathers in the home. Nah, bro. There weren't more fathers in the home, nigga. The crack epidemic had already popped through, nigga, by the mid 80s. I mean, shit, it was running rampant in the South in 86, so I know it probably out in Cali, probably in 83, 84. You know what I'm saying? Because it was running rampant in the South in 86. Probably before that, it was probably running rampant in the South in like 83, 84. So it could have been running rampant in Cali, man, with Freeway Ricky, man. Could have been running rampant. And the thing is, man, Freeway Ricky ain't the only one that was bringing it in, man. Work was already coming in the MIA. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Work was already coming in MIA. Work was already coming in through the border with Mexico down there. So work was already coming in. You know, it's just that thing with Freeway Ricky involved the government. It wouldn't have never been a big deal if it didn't involve the government. Donnell Harris, man, appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm going to say sometimes we got to fall off the map and get right with the Most High and grind before we get caught up with all these worldly distractions. Stay blessed. Donnell, man, that's real talk, man. That is some real shit right there, bro. No doubt about it. Yeah, and that's it, man. Don't let no motherfucker define you. You know, I did a drop, man. As a matter of fact, it's an old drop. I'm going to re-upload that shit, man. That shit called You Define Good Man. You define what a good man is. And you let these bras get in where they fit in. You define what a real nigga is. You define what a get money nigga is. You define what your grind is. You define what your bottom line is. You define what you need to make in order to live the life you want to live. You define what you going to have and what you not going to have. You define the way you going to go and where you not going to go, man. You as a man have to define everything in your life. And if you don't, the fewer things you define, the less control you have in your fucking life, man. And that's real. So I say this to you, brothers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the reality of this thing is this, man. You know, if you ain't doing the things you need to do, man, you got to really consider doing them. And you can't be fucking playing. You understand? You ain't got no time to play around. You ain't got no time to waste. Life is short, motherfucker, because it goes by real fast. And you got to do the shit you got to do. You got to do it ASAP. Do it ASAP. ASAP. Do your shit, homie. ASAP. 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 Salute to the Alphasphere, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat, brother. I'm gonna say peace and blessings to BoA. Salute to you, homie.
50 carats in the crown just to shine on you suckers. Told the Glock 40 for the haters and the busters.
Go join that Patreon, homies.
Try to play me, I'ma bust 'em. I don't need no security. Reaching for my jewelry. Get your niggas pop quick. Feel full of hot shit. Fresh out the box tilt. Then a drop 6. Made a $250,000 in the pen getting stock tilt. Haters wanna stop tilt. Mad cause they not tilt. Ball every summer so your baby mama job tilt. You don't want no drama, pimp, I promise I do not slip. Chrome 4/5.
Salute to the atmosphere.
Cops drill. Bought my girl a Hummer with the chrome right in front of that. 5 carat stone with the platinum all up under that. Rap beef, I ain't gonna participate in none of that. I'm aiming at your fitted cap and you ain't gonna want none of that. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. Ask anybody who running AG, but they gonna say me ASAP. Niggas hating on PSC, get straight ASAP. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. I know a lot of rappers don't like me, but they won't fight me. Feds swear I sell dope, but why they wanna indict me? Passes on the throne, I ain't never taking life. All that tongue wrestling, hating while I'm gone, don't excite me. How many rappers you know that can hold they on the right street? Each steady talking on the cell phone nightly. Normal population, half the jail just like me. Police just think I'm crazy, scared a nigga gon' strike me. Contrarily, a nigga trying me is unlikely. They barking, don't bother me, I be bombing before they bite me. They just shot to see my raps exactly how my life be. Shiesty, with a conversation quite priceless. My fist so rocky and my wrist so icy. Might be thrown off my rocker just slightly. Feisty, claiming hot temper don't ignite me. I'm only gonna ask you find the exit once politely. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. Ask anybody who running AG, but they gonna say me ASAP. Niggas hating on PSC, get straight ASAP. Niggas try to play me, I'ma blow 'em off the map ASAP. Say hello to the man of the people. My plan is to keep you at least 2 levels under me where I need you. I'ma take advantage of my chance to defeat you. Your true colors the shown ass on when I see you. I'm grown, nigga, so let it be known we ain't equal. You're sadly mistaken if you're thinking I can't reach you. Beat you to a fucking pulp if I need to. The very spot you're standing in, then is where I leave you. Seen on the scene, white tees and Evisus. OG status, I don't beef unless I need to. Sissy, you ain't out of line and you running out of time. Hang behind closed door when you heard I got some time. Yeah, I know you were thinking out of sight and out of mind, but I'm the wrong one for you to try if you were trying to shine. Listen, nigga, this shit here is more than just a lot of rhymes. I don't know what you do for your respect, but I'ma die for mine. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. Ask anybody who running AG, but they finna say me ASAP. Niggas hating on PSC, get straight ASAP. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP.
Salute to the Alphasphere, man. Get your shit together ASAP. You owe it to yourself, man. Shout out to my homie GMB, man. Peace to all the homies in the building, man. What up to my homie C-Dub. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. All the homies. Salute to the Alphasphere. Peace.